Shalom, family. Glory be to God and blessed be the Lamb. Good morning to you. Like I keep saying, we live in a crazy world. A crazy world. Let's jump right in. Black people started hanging themselves all of a sudden. Starting about 5 years ago. A hanging body there, a hanging body here, a hanging body there, a hanging body here, a hanging body there. Okay? Over and over and over and over. You, black people, are a pastime, a rite of passage, so to speak, for white people. Okay? It's the only thing that they can still do to this day and get away with. Let's have a look at Georgia recently. A young man is found hanging on the gate. Hanging on the gate. He dies at the hospital. Word is, by the other students, while the school is telling the students, don't say anything. Don't say anything. It makes laced it with God knows what to make him vulnerable. And then they put a rope around his neck and hung him. And then they posted online. He posted online that he did it and no one can do anything about it at all. While the school is saying he's mental, meaning he got mental and psychological issues. Then why is he at the school? You see what happens when you give freedom to crazy people, right? Now multiplied by the millions. How many of them crazy fucks is it left in the United States spot? They found a blind spot. And you just keep dying and dying and dying. This time, they let him go home. Telling the students who know what's going on to be quiet under threat of disciplinary action. Under threat of disciplinary action. Be quiet. Now, you know, it's strange because they put the very people, like in Harris County, who they already know either have or have the propensity to do a criminal, effed up stuff. Yet they're still there. And the minute that they do it, purposeless life. You do that. We're not going to be PC around here. These are the very ones killing your ass. Along with this group here, you notice that the black group don't say nothing about the hangings ever. Not the black politicians, not the so-called black socialites, not the black actors and not the black athletes, and not the black entertainers. Not one word is ever said. You ever ask yourself why? Huh? Because maybe they're a part of the problem. And that's why they don't say anything. Maybe they know what's going on. That's why they see how many of these bitches you can kill before they decide to fight back. How about that? How about that? And when you do decide to fight back, here's where you start. Every time one of you die, somebody somewhere dies. Hit your ass in Idaho, red cracker man way over in fucking South Carolina, find his ass in the fucking drainage ditch. Do this enough. Do this enough and they will know that they are now officially at war. Officially at war. Okay? Because you're at war now. I guarantee you over the last year, there's been 20 hangings. You ain't gonna make it impossible to speak about certain segments of fucking society as they busy killing everybody, raping everybody, making everybody's life a living hell. And these are the very ones who you don't say nothing about. Well, that makes you take away free speech and bullets wind up in your head because you've taken the only avenue of fucking redress. Ain't nothing else left but bullets in your fucking head. Bullets in your fucking head. Period. Period. Ain't nothing left unless you're dealing with pansies. Half a million with them, how they should live the rest of their life, guaranteed they ain't gonna be nothing but a submissive ass sucker for the rest of their life. submissive, ex- except when it comes to their own. They don't kill each other, but the very people who kill them every day make their life a living motherfucking nightmare. They not gonna do nothing. Shit, I just witnessed a neighborhood after neighborhood after neighborhood in the United States get flipped upside down and turned, turned into nothing. From here to Chicago and beyond. And the rough ass niggas up in Chicago who's talking all that bullshit. So you white folks, you keep on thinking that these niggas is us. Or that them weak niggas and submissive niggas is us. You can find out the hard way. They not us and they not us. They don't produce us. Do it look like I would have come from the wombs of one of their women? Have you seen such a thing? Would I have come from the womb of one of their women? Conditioned by one of their women. When I know for a fact they spend at least a generation raising boys, black mamas raising boys, especially in the South, to respect the unrespectable. Mostly they self. Mostly themselves. So now we got two generations of warriors that go to war with each other. But the very motherfuckers that's invaded them, went to killing and raping them, currently exploiting them, they sit their ass around and watch every motherfucking day. Every motherfucking day. It's like I told somebody else when they said, well then, that's the young warrior class. Yeah, I know. I hope you didn't put all your coins in that. A fact. That's a fact. What one hell of a cultural undertaking. That's one hell of a cultural undertaking that in 30 years, in 30 years, you can go from manhood to that. That's a hell of a cultural undertaking. Now, ain't it? Now, we're going to make this short, too. You spoiled them now, like I told you. It's like a rite of passage. They have an express right to kill your ass, and you keep proving that they do. You keep proving that they do. They have watch Houston. Nothing. Why you think that is? Are they culturally different? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They are going to please they boss. They going to stay in line like good little niggers. We's just good little niggers. That's what we is. Good little niggers. And I guess they think they're going to go to heaven. They don't understand. We're going to try to kill the living shit out of them in the future. Both the men and the women and the white boy too. We're going to put in a lot of effort at trying to rid the world of these motherfuckers on a global scale. On a global scale. That they're already around the average of at least one every 5 weeks across this country. That's right off the top of my head. One every 5 weeks. A rope. All of a sudden, you just went to hanging yourself. When we grew up understanding that even the notion of suicide was strictly European. We don't kill our damn self. They do. They do. We don't sleep with dogs. Stop it, Daryl. We don't degenerate ourselves. They do. And these of yourself that want to emulate them. I call them both nasty as hell and disgusting. Yes. Anyway, I said years ago, I said a lot of shit years ago though. Because I was on the same shit because I could see it then. They kill your ass at a whim, on a notion. And look what the school system says. Well, he went home. Don't nobody talk about it. Now go look at the faces of them. I guarantee different. They will have similar thought processes and similar outcomes. So if you talk to number 1, there's no use to talking with number 3, 5, or 99. The same thought process because they walk in lockstep. There is no individualism amongst them. Not at all. And they think that's normal. They think that's normal. Weird, weird. And in the meantime, they become one of the dumbest classes of society on a social level on the planet. Like they just don't see. People are starting to hate your ass. Any other society, any other part of this culture in this society that's openly and proudly run by its women. I'm just being straight with you. If nobody else wants it and is doing it, why do you think that that's a good thing? That's because they done brainwash your ass and you selfish and you get what you get out of it. But I'm quite sure it's like I asked this question. It's like I asked this question. Did you really love me, mama? Or am I just a baby? Let me explain this to you. Did you love me as an individual and your child? And screaming to the top of my lungs. You walk outside and there's a baby. You just went to caring for it. The question becomes then, did you love the baby in the basket that you just met that morning? Because you couldn't help to notice that you went to warming and the checking and the feeding, just like you do me. So which is it, mama? Which is it, mama? This is a legitimate question here. I wish I had asked my mother that, but I didn't. I thought of it long after, no, someone else did, long after she was gone. But I heard the question, and I said, well, damn. Well, damn. We don't call a spade, black and Indian, black and Indian, black and Indian. You get it? Now, here's what's strange about this here. In the Indian culture, black is the lowest on the motherfucking totem pole. Now, this motherfucker over here, one of these womanized, built by and raised by and nurtured by and conditioned as Negroes, is friends with the Indians to the point that I can make deals with them. This is why they ass got to go. I understand the Indian. It's a cultural thing. But I understand this nigga here, and it's a mama thing. Well, it is. It is. But this is the same group of weak, feckless niggas, and I use the word most literally, are doing the same thing today. The same thing today. It's like I told a young man a few years ago, I would tolerate a whole lot of shit, man. You got to really do a lot of shit to upset me. You really do. I'm a walk away ass nigga. If you let me be the walk away ass nigga, I'm gonna shut my mouth and get the fuck away from you, nigga, if you let me be that nigga. I really am. If you just let me be that. But there are certain things I ain't gonna let go. Grab your ankles forever. Y'all may as well hold hands in public. It's done. It's done. You know? Enough about me though. I asked, how many black lives do white society need to placate its bloodlust? One a month? I mean, 3,000 a year, 2,500 a year, 1,100 a year. I mean, what's the numbers here? What's the numbers here? And I'm still looking for negligible. Yet you get on TV, white on black crime, black on white. No. They want you to be them. Everything they do, they look for a black face. Look at when they got caught up in all them rapes, all these producers and shit. Who went to jail? The only person went to jail was Bill Cosby. And look at the bed wench that brought the charges. She later said, well, it's not my fault. I mean, this is a white man lover. A white man love part of the emasculatory process if you allow it. If you allow it. Anyway, like I said, this ain't about her. This is about my niggas. My Negroes, my black brothers. How many of you must die? How many of you must die? okay, before you get mad. See, in the 80s, like, we didn't allow certain things. In the heat of summer, you ain't finna come and turn off nobody lights in the ghetto, because we said no over trying to turn off people's light. You bring your black ass up in Arbor Court in the dead of August, okay, and you gonna turn somebody's lights off. I seen two niggas get beat to a pulp and one Mexican get chased out of there, and a white boy came back with the police. That was just in August. So don't expect me to process information like you. I know why. I wasn't raised by women. I mean, and all I'm saying is that women can't put into a